9,000 gold credits can purchase a wide variety of things. 1 week on Blur, 500 diamond rounds for the Dingo's machine guns, enough food for a year, or enough fuel to reach Mirania. Jaqk had not always been a bounty hunter. After his hasty forced exit from the Impervian army, he became a drug dealer. He ran a small cartel in the suburb of Therien in Ferrenom. Jaqk found that if he utilized the services of many different chemists from a variety of locations and mixed the resulting narcotics together, that a very effective and addictive drug was brought into being. Customers often remarked that it was the best broth in the Ferrenom region, and that its euphoric effects made it so that the user did not really care about anything. The problem arose when this concoction of Jaqk's was having a pronounced influence on the general market. Other older cartel bosses were not pleased about their declining share of the illegal trade. It was in Jaqk's 3rd year of business that many of these rivals convened a secret meeting to decide on a course of action. Drangan, an ample gentleman from the eastern suburbs, was the first to make a suggestion to the gathering of various factions of gangsters that filled Wansung's reinforced underground cellar. "Our boys can make an example of him, like we did to that Sendal fella," Drangan asked as if he was a boy in a room of men. Sendal had been dismembered and his parts scattered over the city. There did not seem to be much support for this notion from those present. "If we just wanted to kill him, we would have done it ourselves by now," said Juan, rising from his expensive native anaconda couch. He continued with obvious frustration. "The backlash from those junkies would affect my bottom line." He could not help but shout. His temper was burgeoning like a virulent cancer. He had 145 kg of product that no one was buying. Wansung feared that the addicts would rebel if they knew that a syndicate caused the death of their favorite source. Someone from his small organization would take his place if he were martyred. No, there had to be another way, a nice, clean way. "We could set him up," Athos Reni sang out enthusiastically. He was a young but capable career criminal from the northeastern edge of the city. Wansung and the other bosses listened with reserved anticipation. Athos continued, "I have heard that the man himself does not use." "Yes," said one impatiently. "So what? Neither do I." "And that is very sensible of you," said Reni cheekily and with a grin. "But Corrigan's security is not up to most of our standards. We could have him injected with his own chems, call in a raid and watch as our friend goes peacefully away with the narc. Squad for a few long years." "Yes, I see," said Mr. Tsung. "And if we are really lucky, the judge will simply execute him." The air of smugness that Athos Reni exuded was hard for most of the guests to tolerate, but his logic could not be argued with.